Welcome back, YouTube, and everyone that watches these videos on the regular. Welcome new people. Welcome people that have been here on this channel for a while. Hope you guys are doing well. I'm doing well myself. But if you're not doing well and you're going through predicaments and stuff that you don't really want to deal with, it'll get better. It will get better. Everything's temporary. So with time and moments that pass, it's going to get better. It's all going to work out in your favor, even if it doesn't seem like it right now. You just got to trust. But anyways, per usual, it's a nice day. It's not too hot. The sun's kind of behind the clouds today. It's starting to get to that time where it's transitioning to fall almost. So it's getting a little bit less warm and becoming more chiller, not cold, but chill. So that's nice. I'm actually looking forward to the fall and the winter, just because every time a new season comes around, it's always refreshing, because you get used to the environment of each season and the noises of each season, but then when it turns to the next season, you got to get used to that one. Even though we experience the same seasons all the time, it's refreshing. It's refreshing. So anyways, I have a message. Not really a message I wrote yesterday while I was journaling, and I want to share it on YouTube with the people because I feel as if it's an important message that is meant to be shared. It's not meant to be kept to myself, so that's what we're going to do. I got this journal today. This is still one of my, I think it's becoming one of my favorite journals, just because it's so big and I can write a lot in it, but also it just looks clean, so, yeah. But anyways, let's get to the message. Okay. September 11th. I wrote this yesterday, today, but early in the morning. Like at nighttime, early in the morning. So that's why I said September 11th. September 11th. There will always be a void of space within us all that won't be filled, as we are perfectly imperfect as we are now. Life is also perfectly imperfect, as it is a roller coaster of experiences, whether perceived as positive or negative. In truth, all experiences are just experiences that we grow and evolve from, but that is just it. We are whole within ourselves, whether we want more or not, as we are whole and complete in each moment we exist in. We don't know what is to come in our life, but we can trust it as we trust ourselves to have our back through every moment. You are your protector. You are your lover. You are your everything. But you must realize it to see that it is true. We are whole and complete with or without anyone and or anything. We are protected, blessed, and guided along this journey as we trust the unknown of our path in spite of all the chaos and suffering we experience on the regular and daily basis. We need nothing from this world besides what we need, as everything else is a distraction from yourself and being. A universal divine love is what is within, along with support and care that comes with it, with that love. Whole with a whole in all moments, as we will never be satisfied until we stop chasing this life. So, the summary of that message is just that we are whole and complete as we are now, perfectly imperfect, and whole as we are perfectly imperfect, because no one is perfect. We all make mistakes on the regular, but those mistakes are there in place in our life to grow and evolve from, so that we can get closer and closer to our best self in each moment that we experience. In this life, we're so busy chasing everything outside of us that we forget that we have an internal world that we have to deal with on the regular. And the problem with that is you need to stop chasing everything outside of yourself and chasing stimulation to fill the void that we feel and experience every day, because that void is always going to be there. But the matter is, we are whole as we are now, with a hole within us, as in that void will always be there, but we are always whole even with that void there. And the reason why that void is there is because as humans, we want more and more and more, and we want to be stimulated in all moments of our life, because we don't want to be bored. We don't want to experience nothing. We don't want to just be. We don't want to just settle down and experience the moment for what it is without anything distracting our mind, because we don't want to just be there. If there's nothing stimulating or entertaining the mind, then we deal with our own inner thoughts that we have to face with ourselves. And that's a good thing, because you're going to have to start dealing with those thoughts and start becoming aware of what you need to work on within yourself, whether that be, whether that be a habit, a pattern, a cycle that you've been following, or maybe it's relationships that you want to work on, stuff like that. And if we keep chasing everything in this life, whether it be money, fame, love, this and that, then we will never be focused on that of which is within us, because we have all we need within us. You just have to regroup and start to cultivate that relationship with yourself that you should have with yourself, so that it gets to the point where instead of chasing everything starts to attract to your being, because it's healthy enough and overfilling to the point where it's attracting people that can experience you as a whole. Does that make sense? I'm asking you like you're here because you are here. Okay, you're here right now with me in this creation of this video. So that void will always be there, and you're just gonna have to get used to it. It's the same thing that I say, where you have to get comfortable being uncomfortable, because that void will always be there no matter how much you try, no matter how much you do, no matter how much you chase, no matter how much you have, because the mind will never be satisfied with everything that it has now until you start to become grateful and appreciate what you have now and experience every moment like it's your last. Because the more and more and more you want, the more and more and more you do. And the more and more and more you do, the less and less and less you have the energy and focus and time to settle down and just sit there, be mindful, meditate, and just be in the moment for what it is. The more in the moment you are, and the more in being you are, the more you start to realize how beautiful this life in each moment that you experience. Because every moment is just a moment, and then you experience the next moment in a moment. And not every moment is the same as before. There's always something different in each moment, whether that be the environment, the people, the places, the things. And then you go into the internal world, and it's the thoughts that are different, the feelings that are different, the emotions that are different in each moment that we experience on the regular. The void, it's pointless. It's there, but it's pointless. And it doesn't need to be filled. You have to realize that it's okay if you don't have everything you want, or you don't have everything you want to experience, or you don't have everything you want to wear, or how much money you have and all that. The void of more and lack and limiting beliefs and such, it's always going to be there, just as the mind is always thinking. It's always going to be something that you want, or something that you want more of, when rather you could just appreciate and be grateful for what you have now. That perspective changes your life. It changes how you view the world, and it brings an overall sense of peace and enjoyment and happiness and love in life, and love for life, as you experience life in a grateful, appreciative, loving way in each moment that you experience, no matter if it's perceived as negative or positive, just as I said in that reading. That's what life is. It's just a life of experiencing down times and high times. But in the end, you're still here experiencing, and that's what counts. You're here. What's better than breathing and blinking in every moment that you experience? You're here now, living. This is more that you could ask for. You're experiencing an experience that you were blessed to experience. In the body that you are in the moments that you're in, the person you are, everything comes together. Appreciate your body. Appreciate who you are as a person. Love yourself as a person. Be grateful for your body. Be grateful and appreciative for everything that you've been blessed with. Even the smallest things. To see that everything is what you have now. And you don't need anything else to fill yourself up, because you're whole now. You're whole within yourself now. Perfectly imperfect. You're whole with a hole inside of you. As in, you're whole with that void inside of you. And you're okay with it. Because you don't need more. You don't want more. because everything that you want and need is now. And it's beautiful. It's beautiful to just appreciate and soak in each moment like a sponge. But anyways, that's going to be the video. It was a soft-spoken video, and I hope you enjoyed it. But I love you. Stay present. Stay safe. Peace.